What is going on? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I seriously appreciate you tuning in today. We are back here with my 2006 Nissan 350z. And as you can tell from the title of today's video, we're gonna be installing one of the coolest catch cans I've found online. It's a Saikou Michi catch can. I don't know if I butchered that name. I might have. We're gonna unbox it right now. I've got it right here. We're getting right into it today. As you can tell, we got everything set up. One of the first things we need to do is my hydraulic steering reservoir. It's not connected here. Like, none of these bolts came on the car. So I actually went and I bought 3 of these bolts today. So I'm gonna put them in really quick. 3 bolts, 3 washers. I just wanna make sure they fit, you know what I mean? All right, we are good. Sweet. So those fit. So let's unbox this catch can. All right, here we are unboxing oil catch can. Check it out. Johnny B 214. That's how long I've had this thing, since February. Boom, there she is. Look at that thing. You can see how much is filled. So basically what this does is it catches like oil and oil vapor. It doesn't go back into the engine. I'll explain a little bit more in a second here, but let's just, oh man. This thing is clean. All right, let's see what else. All the components, instructions, we'll definitely read those. Hoses. Looks like we got like a 2-foot hose, 10-inch hose, and a shorty. Put all the trash back in here from now. So the coolest thing about Saikou Michi, the people that actually make these catch cans, is they make catch cans for so many different vehicles. Like, I guarantee they have one for your car as well. So check them out. I'm gonna leave the first link in the description below. Open this up. Oh, we got some Saikou Michi stickers. Sweet, I always love stickers, you know. This is literally a book. I'm impressed, I'm impressed. It can be dangerous, make sure the car is off, it could be hot, oil contamination. So it says right here, so inside here we have a baffle basically, and that collects all of like the gunk and debris. We go from the engine into here, and then it brings the oil fumes down, and then it catches all the deposits and stuff down here, and then it goes back inside, and then it comes out this one back into the engine bay. So normally the PCV valve, the thing we changed last week, it runs straight from the engine bay back into the engine, but now it's gonna run from the PCV valve into here, go through here, and then back out into the engine. So this is basically gonna capture all of the stuff that is normally being put back into the engine bay with all the fumes and everything along with it. So this should keep the engine a lot cleaner inside, and just the whole intake manifold just a lot less oily and stuff. So we're gonna do like a 2-week or even like a month review to see how it goes, but I have high hopes. I have high hopes for this thing. But also the coolest thing is it's got a drain. It's also got a drain right here on the bottom, and we run the hose down, and so we'll be able to have it pop out the bottom of the car. That way we could just open it up and just drain all the oil that way. We don't have to take this thing out, and we'll be able to see the oil level right here to see like where about it's at, which is pretty awesome. Checklist. And then here we go. This is the instruction sheet on how to put it together. Let's open this up and see what we got. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to figure this out without instructions. So let's see what we got. PCV valve, M6 screw. There's only one in there, and it's plural. That's scary. Oh, let's get this out. All these pieces are really nice. So this sits there. Put this together here. I think that's a 10. It looks like a 10. Okay, so before we lock it all the way down, let's put it in the car to see where it looks like it's gonna fit the best. Huh, looks like it's gonna sit right there. All right, so yeah, these 2 holes right here line up with these 2 holes on the power steering fluid reservoir, which actually is really nice. Okay, I was reading a little bit more. So this is the one that connects to the PCV, which is cool. I need this piece. All right, so reading this, let's take off the PCV that we fixed last week, or that we adjusted last week, like that. It's pretty oily down in there, but we just cleaned it last week, so it should be okay. I'm gonna put this on here, just like so. And then once I have some pliers, I'll move that clamp down. Can still flex, that's true. So the rest of the instructions is how to install the drain on the bottom of the car. Put that over there. Let's see if we can just figure this out. So maybe I should put the long hose on first. All right, that's on there. So there's our drain. I'm gonna spin it. All right, going down. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Right there. Boom, it's down. I don't know if it's gonna hit. I don't know if I like that. So I'm pulling the hose up. Okay, so I had to pull the hose back out, and instead of running it down this way, I have to run it straight down because the hoses down here are kind of in the way, and this hose is so stiff it won't bend this way and then also go in the same spot. So it has to be basically directly underneath, and I'm thinking now I'll be able to get this thing in the correct spot here, so. Ow. so 2 of the 3 bolts are in. It's kind of at an angle, but I'm thinking once I get this last bolt in, it'll kind of straighten it out a little bit. But I got this in finally. And I'm trying to tighten that bolt down in there right there. But see this zip tie? This zip tie keeps cutting my finger, and this one too. And it's just, they're just in the worst positions to do this. So I'm trying not to cut my fingers any more than they are. But I can't get the ratchet down there, so I'm trying to hand tighten that bolt with the 10 mil. And honestly, it's working. The catch can has been successfully installed. It is in there solid, like it is not going anywhere. The hydraulic steering fluid is back in its solid position, which is awesome to know. This thing, we're gonna slide onto here because this is where this goes. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm gonna grab some pliers and move that. I don't actually have any with me right now. I'm gonna take this extra one, the 10-inch one. Looks like it's gonna run underneath here. Kind of hard to tell, but I'm sticking that right on the end of that right there. Yeah. Like that. All right, so there's that. Those hoses are now connected. Oil catch can is now connected, which is awesome. So technically right now you could start the car and it would work. It would be functioning, which is amazing to know. Okay, so here's the little drain valve they gave us. This just goes right on here, or does it go on this side? I'm gonna say this top piece goes over here, but first I should probably screw this on. I had to cut it a little bit more because I didn't want it to drag on the ground. I just imagine myself losing this piece on the road, like it just falls off and then it just dumps the entire catch can worth of oil on the ground. It would just drain out the bottom. There it is. So now, obviously, in like 2 weeks or something, 3 weeks, I'll check it out. You know, we'll be able to watch the, you know, the level. And then you come down here and you just open this up, just like so. Drain it all out into like a Dixie cup or, you know, a normal paper cup or something. And then close it and we'll be good. I'm hoping that's going to be a good spot for it. I'm thinking it is. There's lower spots in the car than right here, so I don't think, I mean, even if it does scrape, like, what can happen? Like, it just flips. So that's basically it, y'all. Hopefully, I'm just hoping I don't hit the wheel. Like, if I turn inside and the wheel goes that way, I'm hoping it doesn't hit that, but I guess we'll find out over time. But let's get a view of the top up here. All right, so this is on. This is on, it is all connected to the PCV valve. It is solid, so is this hydraulic steering fluid reservoir. We got the hose, it runs right down. I don't know if you can see it right there, that's the hose. It runs straight down, and instead of going that way into the wheel well like we were talking, we actually ran it down inside right here. You can see it's this hose right here. You can barely see it in the back, and it runs down. Pretty hard to see, but there's a little tiny hole that pokes out right on the side, right above that under tray. You can see some light coming in right there. So it's sticking out right there, right by the wheel well. Come down this way. There it is. Oh, there's some scissors back there. And there it is. That is how you install the Saikou Michi oil catch can. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Definitely go and check their website out. They have a whole bunch of oil catch cans for pretty much every single make and model you could imagine. I'm gonna do in like 2 weeks or maybe in a month from now, I'll do a review and see how it's doing, see how the oil is catching, and just see if there's any oil to drain out of it. I'm actually kind of interested to see how it looks. Right now, it's super clean, and this little fill thing right here, it's super clean. I don't think it's ever gonna be that clean again, so it's awesome to look at it right now while it's in there. And the best thing is it looks pretty OEM. It's not like a cop is gonna be like, yo, what is that thing? So I think it's a great mod, honestly, and when it comes to keeping oil vapors and just oil in general out of your engine, you want to do the best you can, and the PCV valve is really there just to manage, you know, emissions and stuff. Obviously, it's probably not the best for your engine to just be cycling all that oil back inside, so what we do is we catch it in here, and that way we can get it out of the car so it doesn't go back in and be reburned, just because this can get extremely oily. Like, I've seen people open them up and they're just caked in oil over time. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Drop a thumbs up if you did, hit the subscribe if you haven't yet already. Let me know down in the comments if you have an oil catch can in your car. What kind is it? How long have you had it? And is it working for you? Like, let me know if you've noticed any benefits or anything. So thank you once again so much for Saikou Michi sponsoring today's video. They're technically the very first sponsor on the channel for a product, which is pretty awesome. So thank you so much once again for sending that over, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.